the Grizzlies. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
Exactly. I mean, because you're creating turnovers, getting into transition, playing in the open court against a defense that's not set, and hopefully getting some easy points at the other end.
A miss that time would have put him up.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Green, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant dishes to Adams. Now here's Morant, guarded by Doncic. And that one's good, Morant. Morant's got 9 points. Mavericks trailed by 3. Doncic with it. Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jumper for 2.
You know what? It's really rare to see young players like Doncic have such offensive creativity in their games. Deadly from the mid-range.
Now here's Adams to the right side. Here's Morant. Dinwiddie covering. That one goes in. 9 points in the game so far.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Morant passes to Adams. Knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Ahead. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Morant. Shoots over Doncic. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the shot is good.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Right wing. Down low. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Williams leading the charge. Got that bucket in no time at all.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Dallas. Ntilikina comes in for Doncic. The free throw drops for Jackson. And so here is Dallas, trailing here by 8. Doncic feeling it out. For 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And for Memphis, looks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Morant.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Passes it to Jackson. Pass to Morant. To the inside, here's Adams. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the middle. Adams, a nice D.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Dishes it to Brooks. To the paint. Adams down low. Outside for Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
It's good from long range. He's got 9.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Brooks with no one around. And that one is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
On the wing, Jackson. Mavericks with the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Kicks it to Adams. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
The pass to Bullock. Adams defending. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's denied. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Morant. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Doncic. Morant kicks to Adams. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And that one drops.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Feeds it to Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Adams defending, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, Greg, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
That's tipped. Guarded by Hardaway. Pass to Morant. Now here's Brooks. Defense is right there. Count that one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
JaVale McGee's check in for Dallas. Christian Wood comes in for Reggie Bullock. And so that's the end of the first half. Grizzlies out in front, up by 12. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. From Ja Morant. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
They've got Powell. Green is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Powell continues to want to expand his range to get better shooting from deep. When he's connecting from outside, I think it helps his team in a big way.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Inside. Poked away. Morant with the steal. To the inside. Makes it off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
To the middle. Powell with the steal. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. An even 3-on-3 break. Hardaway with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. From deep. And the dunk by Powell.
And, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
To the wing right side. Sensational block. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. In close, he hits it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
With the teardrop, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 33.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's deflected. Right side, Green. He kicks it to Powell. Dallas moving it around. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Guarded by Green. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Tillman. And he banks in the layup.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Passes to Morant. The floater, he lays it in. Morant's got 35 in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Looking to end the run, and the layup is good.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
To the paint, Tillman, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
It's tipped. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And that one is good.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Morant. Shoots over Doncic, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Over Morant. The offensive rebound. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. 20 points for him.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Greg, I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games, and we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
From 13, and Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, a strong, versatile offensive player. Doncic capable of burning you from anywhere on the floor.
The dish to Morant. It's blocked. Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded close, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. Green, he's checked in for Clark.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And here's Morant. Six to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Misses the corner 3. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Nice form on the 20-footer.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
A floater and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And that one, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Morant. Here's the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The 3-pointer, no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Doncic. To the middle. There's the steal. And he jams it with authority.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Green, the pass to Morant. Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in. Morant's got 43 points.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Morant's got 45 points.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Outside, Green. He dishes it to Morant. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Green slams it in.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Kicks it to Morant. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Morant missing. Mavericks shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Over in the corner, Green. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Doncic.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Now, Morant.